Well, good morning. Hello. Sorry for the later start. I mean, it was still technically around the same time, but I got a little distracted this morning, and I'll tell you all about that in just a minute. But good morning. Hello. Welcome to the Friday thing. It is Friday, February 16th, 2024. What? I have very little planned this morning. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Why I don't have anything planned.
It's a roundhouse.
Thank you for that.
Of hydration.
I'm really gonna lean in on chatting with you all this morning because I have zero prepared. I have a couple of things I think I'll talk about, but I'm gonna need some assistance. Okay, Clumsy is the Phantom Menace this morning. Been the Phantom Menace 42 times. Yeah. Lars could probably beat you, though, if they really wanted. Hot on your heels, you could say. But congratulations. It has felt like forever since you've gotten that, too. What's that about? Let's see. Also, good morning to Omina. I saw your post in Discord this morning and was instantly jealous about the sauna because I love the sauna. Back when I used to go to the gym, pre-COVID days, pre-kid days, really. I loved this. The sauna was my favorite. It was worth the price of membership for the sauna. So you go and do a really hard workout, jump into the sauna, and just sweat everything out. It feels so good. On purpose sweat is the best kind of sweat. Any other kind of sweat I don't want. When I don't want to sweat, it's gross and yucky. I hate it. But when I want to sweat, it's good. It's good. So good morning, Omina. Red, I hope you're doing better today, buddy. Let me know when you get back. Don't mind me snoring here. All of a sudden, I feel like taking a 3-hour nap. That would be great. I would love a 3-hour nap from the hours of, 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, my mind just shuts off, and all I want to do is just take a nap. So, like, could I sleep from like 2 to 4, 2 to 5? That would be really nice. That'd be great. My least productive hours of the day are from like 2 to 5. So that would be great. A nap would be much more appreciated there. Good morning, Ursa. How you doing? Elf, good morning. Good morning to Non and the Stirs. Good morning, Clumsy. How are you? Oh, yes, and good afternoon. If your time zone is afternoon and I say good morning, it's just because I'm in my time zone right now. That's it. Happy time zone. My watch streak reset again, Pirate Eggs. Did it really? Did you miss one, or is it broken? Is it borked, as they say? Friday, got to get down on Friday. Not feeling too motivated. What do you need help getting motivated to do? Maybe we can make that the theme of this morning. Let's all get motivated together. I was gone for 2 weeks in another time zone. I could never get up in time. That makes sense. All sauna lovers should move to Finland, land of the saunas. What kind of sauna they had at the gym? I don't know. I could try to Google it. It was a 24-hour fitness. What is the type of sauna at a 24-hour fitness? They also had a steam room, which I didn't like as much as a sauna. The steam room I could only take for a little bit at a time. It's not saying what kind it is. So I'm assuming you're meaning like infrared, or if it was like hot coals or something like that, right? I couldn't tell ya. I would assume it would be like a heating module, right? All I know is it felt really good and it smelled so good because they had like these wooden benches, and they were like, I don't know, is it cedar, whatever. It just when the heat hits it and the steam, it just makes the whole. I can remember the smell in my nose right now, and it was a good feeling. It does make me want to go back to the gym. However, driving to a gym, can you imagine? Can you imagine going Can you imagine going places right now? I don't know. Man, I would love a sauna. Being the is pretty. Hang on, wait. Being the is pretty great because I'm number 2. Oh, in the ranking. I get you. I was like, what? Hyping yourself up. In Estonia, it's not uncommon for newer condos and such to have a tiny sauna built in. I don't know if I can credit the sauna for a ton of stuff. I think some people want to say it's like a life-changing thing. But I will say that the whole ritual of going to the gym, working out really hard, getting into the sauna, and just drenching yourself in sweat, and then getting out and taking a nice shower and getting dressed and leave, that whole like ritual and cycle and gameplay loop, as we call it in the gaming industry, it was a lot of fun to me. It was really great. And I loved going to the gym at weird hours when not many other people are there to experience that. It's so nice. Was there hot stones and someone poured water over those? No, there were no hot stones. There was a little unit in the corner. But I don't believe there was any hot stones in it. Everyone had a towel. Yeah, I think you'd go in with like a towel. But everybody was like dressed in it though. I don't know if that's an American thing, but everybody was like in their regular gym clothes typically. I don't think anybody like came in with just a towel. It was a little more casual, I think, than that. A tiny sauna being enough for 2 to 3 people. Man. Hey, Ames, how's it going? Maybe he can hack it like the Phantom Menace. Excuse me. The Phantom Menace is never hacked. It can never be hacked. Don't tell Code I said that, though, because then he'll try. If anybody could do it, I'd believe Code could. So yeah, no hot stones poured over it. Yeah, it was fairly modest, to be honest. Feels like Saturday to you? I wish. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm still kind of lacking on Lego content. I need to go pre-order some of those Lego Star Wars sets. Oh, we could go look at those today. But I am kind of lacking in that no clothes. Did we hear this correctly? You were in the sauna in your gym clothes. I might faint. Everybody was. Like that's what like 90% of people were. Now, this was a very like it was attached to the shower. Well, it was attached to the pool. That's what everybody's in there with their gym clothes. All the bros after their workout are in there, just sweating. Wait, so excuse me. You're telling me I'm supposed to go into a public sauna without clothing? That ain't happening. I didn't realize this was weird. I thought this is what it was. I mean, I've seen the ones in the movies where people go in a towel, and I suppose you could. There probably were some people who did that. Yes, most people would take a little towel from. I might just unsub. Hey, most people would take a little towel from the shower room and would put it down and sit on that. Yes, that is what they would do. Wait, Omina, you're naked in the sauna? Okay, so this is a co-ed sauna. It's both boys and girls, and anyone else who would like to be there as well. With your bare butt? Really? Am I just really? Now listen, if I was alone, if it was a personal sauna, that's 100% what I would do, because that would feel so good. But I am not doing that with anybody else in the room. No way. I mean, this is just my American sensitivities or my purity culture body shaming. But yeah, there's no way. Public saunas here are gender based. Okay. I'm just confused what's happening. Apparently, people go in naked to saunas, and I had no idea. I had no idea. That's what's happening here. That's it. I can get you probably a picture. Oh, actually, I could get you probably never mind. I was like, I could get a picture of me in the sauna, but you will see feet most likely. Should I look for it? Hang on. I don't know if I'm gonna share foot pics on Maine, but let's see. It would have been like 20. Oh gosh, it's so long ago. 2018. Oh my gosh. I was a big gym rat in like 2018. I can barely get into my garage gym now though, so I just don't know if I'm going back, you know. Can I tag the location and see if it'll find it for me? No. Sometimes Google's photo search is like really good. So you can search for things like gym and it'll find it. Oh, geez. There's my home gym. When was that? That was 2020. I didn't look too bad in 2020. Okay, anyway, sorry. I don't know how to find this without going through so many pictures. Anyway, needless to say, I had some photos in the sauna. I'm gonna give it, yeah, this is by the time we moved, so I've already passed it if I did. Yeah, it's already been passed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think most of it would be me looking down at my feet and taking a picture that way. But yeah, I guess that's also why, like in other countries where you are, you know, fully exposed, you wouldn't have phones and stuff with you. I would listen to metalcore and just sweat it all out, you know. Delicious. If you introduce something as just the way it is, people are usually pretty chill about it. Club we went to in early 2000s had unisex bathroom with urinals and stalls, worked flawless, and were actually cleaner than male restrooms usually are. That's good to hear. Yeah, I think probably a really good solution to a lot of the whole, and this is a uniquely American nonsense, where everybody, no pun intended, where everybody is whining about which bathroom you should use, mostly on the right. I think there should just be a big communal bathroom with stalls that have a fully closing door for privacy, and then everybody washes at the sinks. It should be an open area, so nobody has to feel like they're, you know, there's any kind of threat there or anything, and everybody gets privacy. That's it. But we'll never do that in America because we're weird. What's this? Hang on, what's this YouTube video? New York Baltic Film Festival? What's that? Let me open this up in my shareable. There we go. Giger Kerm. What is this? There's a full trailer for an Estonia oh, should I not show this? Wait. Should I not show this? Wait. Yeah. Maybe I won't show that. There we go. It does have some bare butts in it. Thank you. But you're like, whoa, hang on. No, like I get it. I've seen it in movies. It's so weird as an American. You see things in movies and you think it's because it's a movie that's not real. You know? I don't know. Good morning, Blue. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh no, feet jump scare. I was in the sauna at swimming hall with other females, totally naked, sitting in our small towels. There's dim lighting, and if someone talks, they talk silently. Yeah, ours was pretty pretty dim too, and nobody really talked in it. Everybody kind of kept to themselves. Personally, I liked it that way. And the door is like glass, so like everybody can see in. It's, you know, it's out, essentially as out in the open as you can be. But man, I just love the smell of that heat going in and the sweat pouring down, and like I'm guessing it's like a cedar or maybe some kind of other essential oils or whatever. But man, there's nothing quite like it. I would love to have one myself one day. I would love to. It's a little ironic because I hate the heat here in Texas, but after a good workout, I love to just swelter. You have a Bluetooth speaker in the sauna. That's cool. You have the toilet whining there too? Really? I thought that was a pretty uniquely American thing. I'm planning on renovating my sauna. Might add speakers and a fridge right outside. Ooh, a cold drink. Bringing a cold drink into the sauna. The movie's very good. Okay. Yeah, Twitch might object, so. I was like, wait a minute. I'm about to watch a sauna video. Hang on. But good to check out on your own time if you'd like to. It's about the experience of an Estonian woman told inside and through the prism of the ancient style of sauna here. That sounds interesting. I'm doing well. How are you not? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I had such a great time last night, guys. I had such a great time playing Helldivers 2 with buc-ee. I was actually, get this, okay? I was actually on the buc-ee stream. I was a special featured streamer guest. It was really more like friends just playing the game. But it felt pretty good. It was so much fun. So much fun. That game is just insanely fun. I know I haven't streamed it on the stream. I don't know if it definitely doesn't fit like pre-work coffee hour vibes. There's a chance. Sometimes I'm in Discord and I'm maybe playing with Coleman, and I am streaming it usually in Lutz's Discord. So if you're in there, you might see me in there sometimes streaming it with Coleman. But it is definitely my game of the year so far for this year. 100%. It's so much fun. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it, or at least go check out like some YouTube videos about it and see if it's something that's your speed. I'm not an extraction shooter guy, but this is the first extraction shooter that I've greatly enjoyed. It's pretty great. So that's kind of why I didn't have my normal Thursday session where I sat down and thought about what am I going to talk about? So I have no prepared topics this morning. But so far, we're doing great. So, heat shock proteins, yeah. Probably like Nidalicious, I learned a lot about the benefits of sauna from Joe Rogan. I know. I used to listen to Joe Rogan podcasts quite a bit. And I don't anymore. That's all I'm going to say about that. But amidst a lot of the stuff, I do think there was some good information. But that was during a very interesting point in my life. The only thing of which I miss from that point in my life is I was in much better shape. So that's the one thing I learned, is that I really do need to take care of myself a lot better. And when the show focused in on that kind of stuff, I actually really liked it. When it deviates is when I got a little you miss good JRE episodes. I'm glad to hear that. I think the ones with was it Dr. Rhonda Patrick, I think, who talking a lot about like sugar and stuff, and insulin and stuff like that. I think those were very informative and interesting. But yeah, it was a lot easier to start to avoid once it moved to Spotify too, because I was just like, I barely watch this anymore. I would occasionally at that point, by the time it moved, it's like if the guest is interesting or somebody that I know. There was a lot of lefty people that he had on for a while that I was very interested in and learned a lot from. But then once it moved to Spotify, I was like, well, I'll catch an episode here and there, and then I haven't watched it since. So, which is probably for the best. I don't know. I wish it was Tuesday. I need the Supermarket Sim to release. I'm bored of my games. That's coming out on Tuesday. That was a good. I still have the demo installed, and Mrs. Nonder was playing the demo just the other night. We'll see if it has legs for her to play more than the demo. The demo is pretty expansive, though, right? My old work moved to a new hospital building, and it decided that toilets are universal. I do remember the whining. If they're designed correctly and in a way that makes people feel that they can have privacy and safety, I'm all for it. That's you really do need to make people feel comfortable. It's a very vulnerable place. And so if you can make it as open, I think having it as open as you can while having the private areas behind a lockable door is really nice. There's a place. I'm going to show you something. Those of you who have not been to Texas, I'm going to show you something sweet. I listened to the Dwayne Johnson episode wanting to hear Joe let The Rock tell his entire story. I've never heard Joe talk more in an episode. It didn't feel like he used to do that, right? Which is why he probably flew under the radar so much, right? Because he just let other people talk, and you could then look at that person, and you could be like, you could judge them for what they're saying. You'd be like, I agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think that's, that's a mischaracterization. That's bad data, whatever. And occasionally they'd push back, but like, maybe that's what made it a little bit better is everybody just got to say their piece, and then you could make your own judgments. Okay, so listen. Have any of you heard of this place called Buc-ee's, or as I like to call it, Busey's? There's this place called Buc-ee's, in Texas. Open image in new tab. There we go. It's the biggest gas station you'll ever see. It's this section right here is the tiniest part of it. It's huge. It's like a mall. Why do you call it that? Just because look at the way it's spelled. Bucees -ees. It's supposed to be Buc-ee's, but that sure does look like Busey's to me. But what I wanted to show you was the bathrooms. These are the bathrooms. And I think that they actually stumbled upon the answer. Now these are still gender specific in Texas, because obviously. But I think you have a wide open space like this. I don't really like the gaps below and above, but I think they probably do that for ventilation, I would guess. These are really nice. These are probably the nicest bathrooms in the entire United States. Yes, because otherwise, Lars, they are terrifying. I thought you meant like a... No, not like a... Yeah, not like that. But yeah, like I think this is the solution. I really do. I think you make a wide open bathroom. See if I can see the sinks. Yeah, here we go. You make a wide open space that is open to everyone. And it's a communal space like this where people can wash their hands and stuff and, feel like they're not too enclosed and can be cornered or something like that. And then you make the private areas, all of these here, toilet, you make those closable, lockable. People can be. They're also some of the cleanest bathrooms in the entire United States as well. Take that for what you will, but they are like some of the cleanest bathrooms. If you're taking a road trip outside of the state of Texas, you'll probably run into one of these. So usually whenever we go on a road trip, this is one of the first places we stop. And there's several of them all throughout Texas, really. Can I see just how big it looks from the outside? Oh, wait. Don't take my location. Do not use my precise location, please. That would be nice. The world's cleanest bathrooms. But let me show you the rest of it. The cleanest restrooms in America. That is how they market it, but I do believe that to be the case. I was trying to see if they had. Yeah, let me look at all this stuff. Stuff everywhere. I was trying to see if I can look at the outside. You got more pictures? You got more pics? Come on, give me some of them pics. Show me pics of that gas station. I want to show you the outside because they're just images. They're just insane. Maybe I should use like a VPN while I'm doing stuff like this. That's a good one. Yeah, look at all these gas pumps going all the way down here. And then there's usually another one like over here going that direction. It's huge. It's like a mall. It's deeply American in its size and excess, but always like pretty much always busy. Pretty much. Yeah, they're impressive. I'll give them that much. Their food is pretty good. They got a whole bunch of food, so it's pretty much you have to stop there. If you're going on a road trip, there's a good one. If you're going on a road trip, this is the place to go. Wait, where to go? There it is. I don't know which one that is. Yeah, I don't know if I've been to this one in particular. There's all the gas pumps and on the other side as well. And all the just regular parking for people who are just there to like shop, who aren't even on a road trip. They're just there to like shop and eat the food. Looks like an Ullared. The red green lights on the top are the best feature. Yeah, to show that it's either occupied or open. Not everyone has that, but some of them do. And they also have this big, what is this, a gopher? What is buc-ee? I think what is buc-ee? Anyway, Busey's. That's Busey's, everybody. Joe was a great interviewer because he was a terrific listener and awesome at extracting the story from the guests by just letting them talk in long form. He has a lot of opinions these days, which is fine and fun when he's shooting the poop with his stand-up buddies, but not when there's more interesting people in the room. I'd agree with that. It's been a long time since I watched it, though, so I don't know, or listened to it. I used to watch it on YouTube all the time, which is why the algorithm took me places. That's a whole different story, and actually a story I do want to tell someday about my whole, I don't know, 2016 to 2018 was a very weird time for me. Very weird. Too few campers? Yeah, I don't see a lot of campers. There might be on the other side. There are over here. Over here is where like the RVs and the semis would all go to fill up. These are more for cars. I'm not sure what they're doing here. What are all these people doing here? Wait. What are all those guys doing around that truck? What you guys doing? That's as much as I can zoom in. They're all just standing around looking at the truck. Maybe it broke down or something. Bad time to take a picture. Anyway, yeah, so there's an RV. There's a little camper RV right there. Yeah. Anyway, we got onto that by talking about saunas and bathrooms. But I do think if Busey's or Buc-ee's wanted to, they could lead the charge on gender-inclusive bathrooms. Because I think that the model that they have would work great. They really would. They won't because Texas, but you know. It's almost 2 p.m. Oh, for Nidalicious. Okay, good. Why is everyone up this early? I've been up for a while. Let's see. The link broke, but if you looked up Ullared, it's a Swedish town that has more like a massive shopping center. Okay. That's more like a massive shopping center. Even has a TV show about it. All right, let me look it up. Ullared. It's a municipality in Sweden. Oh. Let me get here. Is this you call this Gekkas? Gekkas? The department store that has made the village well known. Interesting. I have never heard of this before. Why did the picture get so small? Geckos. Okay. Yeah. Ullared. Look at those temps. Village hosts a large department store. It's the largest store in both Sweden and Scandinavia, and the number of the store has made Ullared more and less synonymous with low prices among Swedes. A large number of stores, usually in the lower price range, have been established in the village since the early 1990s. Okay, so it's like a place where other stores come and build. So like a mall, like we would consider a mall. Can I see? Oh, here I can actually click on geckos. I want more pictures. I want pictures. What's up? What's with all this reading, Wikipedia? Here, come on. Geckos. They look happy. They look happy to be there. Webcam. We can see Ullared right now. Look at that kid running. This looks wonderful. Are you kidding me? This looks so cool. I love this style. I know I'm going to say something that's about to probably be like, eye-rolly, right? But it feels like if IKEA was a town. Just from, the yellows and the blue. There's some blue right there. The style. You wake up at 5:30 with your boyfriend. 5:30 is a great time. That 5:30 is my wake up time. Unless it's Sunday, then I get up at 4:30 because I want extra time to myself. The shopping center is so big that it has a live camera. There you go, from its front entrance. Yeah, it's been streaming for 4 years. Wow. It looks very rainy there today, but I'm kind of digging this vibe. Ullared is notorious for people parking in campers for a week or two and just shopping all day. The whole pitch with Ullared is that they're supposed to be super cheap for buying in bulk. Okay, so again, it's like a if Costco became a town. This is pretty cool though. I like it. We should check in on this feed every once in a while. I want to go to IKEA town. I know IKEA's probably like, they're known for their like cheaply made furniture, although most of what I have in this room is IKEA. This chair is IKEA. It's just now getting to the point where I need to replace it because listen. But all these shelves for the Lego stuff is all IKEA. I love IKEA stuff, so I'm not talking smack about IKEA, but I can imagine the Ullared shopping would be much better. This is actually really nice. I like this. Non-reading chat on time challenge? It would never happen. Y'all are too fast. Get on Google Maps view. Okay, let's do Google Maps. I like this vibe though of geckos. Let's leave that up. Let me, just in case my maps decides to pinpoint my exact location, which it would have. Can I have a VPN set to just run for a specific browser? Excuse me, because it might be nice to just like, for my streaming browser, to just like set a VPN. Because it literally would just centered on my house. Even though I'm not on here. My DVD stopped? Did it? Okay, so we're looking up Ullared. Here's Ullared. How do I look at the yeah, the satellite? There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Yeah, this feels really like, with all this parking and stuff, this is what I would assume to see in like the US, department store, Sport Baron. Is that a sports bar? Bum bum. There's a brunch place. I would love to go here. I really do want to go to Sweden someday. I want to track down some more like family history and maybe even some relatives, even if they're very detached. I would love to. Imagine living like right here. Ooh, Pizza House. Pizza House Pizza. This looks like a place that I would be very comfortable in just because of like the layout feels a lot more other than roundabouts, which we do have some, but not many. Feels very, very American, really. Parking lots, I'm used to a good parking lot, you know. Imagine a grocery store streaming longer than you. I can imagine it. It's right here. Having more subscribers than me. Imagine a grocery store having more Twitch subs than I. If they're on Twitch and people are like sending in bits and stuff, that would be hilarious. I just want to look at the outskirts here. Oh, look at the football pitch. Do you all call it football over in Sweden as well? Is it still football? Probably is everywhere but the United States. Camping. There's a little camping. I love all the trees, though. Is that a train? Is that what that is? Or just a little access road. Very cool, though. Do you need to replace it or WD-40 it and screwdriver it? I probably need to do that first, to be honest, Lars. Okay. Should be back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. OBS just got borked. Did he accidentally dox? No. I just
Last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
Clumsy.
Last we will have
Clumsy. Clumsy gets a twofer. That's not fair. No, OBS just started spinning. But what was weird is like chat. I could still see chat going. Like I could see you guys talking, but like everything else is frozen. So hey, Code, how's it going? Why did my music stop though? Please don't stop the music. There we go. Gotta have music going on. Come back, you coward. I'm here. Fight me. I whined the stream to death? Wait, was I whining? You should do what I did and get Microsoft Flight Simulator and go around flying around areas people tell you to go to. That could be kind of fun, right? That'd be fun. I did that in Discord and we found where Ursa, Ghost, and sort of Peachy live. The general area. Everywhere is so much prettier than Texas. You got that right, man. You're so right. I mean, look at just all the trees and stuff all over the place here. Let's zoom out a little more and look at the motherland of Sweden. There's Gothenburg or Gothen. I don't know. I know I'm not saying it right. I want to go one day. It's on the bucket list for sure. It'd be fun. Ooh, in Iceland, and there's Greenland right across the way. Yeah. I just feel a beck and call, you know? Look at this look at this picture. Look at that. You are so right, Kay. There are some pretty places in the US. Don't get me wrong. Colorado is a very pretty place. But like there's just something about the non-American aesthetic that really appeals to me. It really does. Could just be I spent too much time in Texas already. Very possible. Anyways, flight sim. Yes. Oh, the chair was whining. Yeah. Is that what you heard last? Was flying around Niagara where Octi lives broke my heart. Yeah. Yeah. You can see my house. Can you really? Did I just dox Niddalicious? Ugh, Denmark. We don't like Denmark? Are we Denmark slander up in here? Just gonna put it on this vibe for a little bit. I like it. Yeah, Niagara yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's probably just because I've lived here so long. Again, there are absolutely gorgeous places in the U.S. too, but it just feels different to me. I don't know. And maybe I'm romanticizing other countries too much. Maybe it's just the social programs that are like, hey, that seems like everybody there will be super chill and cool because everybody's taking care of everybody else. I know that's not 100% the case, but it just feels different, you know? Non-American, Technically, you dox me too. Uh-oh. Yeah, more people are coming into the store. They're coming in to shop, which is just wonderful. I don't know why we hate Denmark, but I'm immediately and irrevocably on the I hate Denmark train. He's just in. Yuck, Denmark. Two, we spit on you, Denmark. Just a closet European, maybe. To be honest, if you're registered in Sweden, that's kind of doxing in and of itself. Really? Like I have a government ID, so technically I can dox myself. I'm not like super concerned about it. My only concern is some weirdo like doing like the what is it called? Swatting, that kind of stuff. That stuff kind of freaks me out a little bit. But outside of that, I don't care if people know the town I live in Texas, but I try not to like give it away for free. You're gonna have to work for it a little bit. Yeah, you can find all our info online by our names only. Yeah, oh, interesting. Okay. Check this, in Norway, everyone's taxes is public information. Is ours public information here too? Kay might know that. Is tax information public here too? That guy's cart is going sideways. Look at that. Wait, are they all going sideways? Like, what's happening to the carts? Are y'all seeing that, or is this an optical illusion? Ask Trump. Well, okay, so I guess you can probably make a request for Freedom of Information Act on it. Don't publicly dox me, but feel free to direct to my docs on stream. Oh no, did you? Was it like a oops moment? I won't show it. Look at the cards go. What is with the people? What? Why are they doing? Why are they? Everybody's pushing a cart like that. Wait. Are they pushing? They're pushing the cart for. Is this just an optical illusion that it looked like everybody is? It could be a slope. Okay. I don't know why that's fascinating to me, but it is. I think their carts are 360-degree motion there, so you can like go back. Our wheels are locked. Our back wheels are locked. True. Okay. Silly American mind can't comprehend the most efficient way to push a cart. Hey. True. Okay, so yeah, if they're 360, then if you're on a slope, you kind of would have to push it like at an angle to get it up the slope. I saw that guy doing it there too. And then they're normal down here. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, a little slope making the cart angle. If you have their tax ID, then yes, but not if they're not public information for private citizens. Thank you, Code. I don't know why Kay. I thought Kay will know this. He's like, I don't know. I want to hear Nan read the square in the middle. This right here. Is this what we're talking about? I can barely see it. Or this. Or are we talking about this? Vinkruta. Vinkruta? Kay, the tax expert. Yeah, you know me. Just Kay Dizzle. Your tax lawyer. Vink butter? Does it mean like slow or something? What does it mean? Yeah, so I would think it's on here. It would be something about pedestrians, right? Slow pedestrians or something. bike route? Vinkrata? Or just pedestrian traffic only or something like that? I totally didn't work for tax people for about a year. That's good knowledge to have, though, code. Vinkrata. Vinkbutta. I don't know why I'm fascinated in watching this. I always automatically feel jealous that everybody's living a more like societal and fulfilling life than we do here. Like people are just like walking around talking, these little best friends down here, all going shopping together. It looks cold there though, which I like. I like the cold. Wave box. Oh, you stand in that and then you can like wave down a taxi or something? For cabs? Oh, wave to the camera. Oh. It's a wave box. Okay. So they want you to like wave to the people. Oh, is this kid gonna do it? Come on. Yes, do it. Okay, whatever. It would have been very funny if somebody had done it right there. They don't know that some Twitch streamer in Texas, in the great United States of America, is nobody does it. Nobody does it. No, they walk right through the wave box and they don't even wave. Our culture is just dying. Going down the tubes. Get wrecked, American, you yank. They're just like, no, that's specifically for the Americans, so they think somebody's going to stop and wave, and they're not. They're not. It would have just been so cool if everybody who walks through it just automatically, without thinking, is just like, hi. I love a good wave box. Do we need to have our own wave box for stream? I don't know how that would work. Wow, that's fun. What else should we talk about? We've talked about so much today. I'm really upset that the OBS crashed because now the Friday thing is going to have to be split up into 2 videos. Unless I like pull it down and edit it together, which I can do, but it's really disappointing. And now for something completely different. Have y'all seen OpenAI Sora? I have not. I have not seen that. Did I see a YouTube video? I think I saw a YouTube video on my timeline this morning where Marquez Brownlee was talking about some kind of video AI opens, yeah, that thing. I tell you, I'm going to be replaced within, another 2 years. Why would you need someone sitting here watching the stream of Ullared when I could just be replaced by an open AI? Code, stop looking at anything open AI. It's all over your Twitter feed and you hate it. Let's see. OpenAI Sora. Create video from text. Sora is an AI model that can create realistic and imaginative scenes from text instructions. I mean, 1 million paper airplanes flying through trees? Realistic? I mean, I guess. So this is a whole chat GPT thing, right? So wait, this is all AI? Oh yeah, look at the way she kind of like glides on the... Ooh, it is going to get so weird. It is going to get so weird. The moment that a video is created that is passed off as something, as a gosh, what would you call it? Like a major world event that is going to get people scared immediately. And then it turns out it's all fake. Right now, there's definitely clues that can lead you. The reflections do seem weird. Is this person even AI? The person itself is? Because the person's pretty good. I would have thought maybe like the person was on like a green screen. If you hadn't told me it was AI. I mean, again, the floatiness I can definitely see. But if you hadn't told me, I would have been like, what am I looking at here? The people in the background, you can kind of tell. They look like soulless automatons. I don't know. That's creepy, man. The entire videos are AI. I don't know. If they can just smooth out, and I'm not saying I want them to, but if they can just smooth out some of the motion seems to be kind of like this camera movement here seems very, I mean, to get an establishing shot of a town. Yeah, I don't know, man. This kind of looks like a video game. I could see video games looking like this. Now, if they use like generative AI to create like video game graphics, I don't know. That could be kind of cool. But even so, I don't know, man. Why are you running backwards on a treadmill? Ads will be generative within 5 years, probably. I mean, I literally saw one on the Super Bowl where they were leaning into the fact that you were gonna know that it was AI. What was it for? And it was like, in this world of everything is fake in this world. Everything is manufactured, but not us. We're real. And then the commercial stops halfway through, and then they make like you can tell it's like real footage. But it's like they're like using the fact that people think that AI stuff is fake or that it doesn't look good to like sell. So you're still using AI to do it. I don't know, guys. Like, there's probably a really good conversation to have about where it makes the most sense to use that kind of stuff. And I don't know if I have my fully formed opinions on it yet. I guess I can go off of here. I should put this stream on the TV next time. That's what I should do. They're fake. The puppies are an illusion. They're soulless, but the puppies. Is that what they used to create the AI Taylor Swift? I don't know, to be completely honest. But I know it was AI, right? A generative AI. I don't know if you can specifically say it was this particular one, but the exponential speed we're going through this, nothing will be real within 10 years. I guess we just got to like stop watching stuff then, huh? Maybe that's the answer to it. We'll just stop consuming. Yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time before there's a streamer that plays a game that gets passed off as, that can react to gameplay in real time and gets passed off as somebody real, and then somebody like does a deep dive, like CoffeeZilla does a deep dive into it and proves that it's AI. I don't know. I think AI has its uses. I think even generative AI to a degree, but I think they're going so fast that they haven't stopped to see or to think if they should do this or not. This Ullared thing is on YouTube. It is on YouTube. So theoretically, hold on, let's do it. Let's do this live. Where's my remote? Let's see. Back. Let's search for it. Come on. Just go over to the left. There we go. Ullared. Red. Oops. Do I have to search for Ullared Live, maybe? Space. L-I. There it is. There it is. There's 11 people watching, now 12. Because I am also here. There we go. We'll keep an eye on Ullared over there. I wonder if I shouldn't run a super long HDMI cord to that television and be able to like throw stuff up on it on the fly instead of just using the YouTube TV app that's on there. That could be kind of interesting, right? Okay, find the puppies. I think I closed it already. All generative AI. War of the Worlds, baby, exactly. This is how they're gonna spin the alien invasion in order to bring about the one world government. I don't know. I'm sure there's something there. Deepfakes are great from a hacker standpoint, but the normies don't know how to tell. Like as a hacker, you can tell a lot easier than normal people. I think so far with everything I've seen that's AI, if you go into it and somebody tells you, hey, can you tell if this is AI? And so you're looking at it with that lens. I personally think I can tell. I might be surprised. The only way I think I'd be surprised is if people are on purpose making it seem, what's the word I'm looking for? If they're on purpose creating art that is kind of supposed to look AI, but they'll be like, actually, I drew that. But it's like, but you drew it in a way to trick people into thinking it was AI. You know what I mean? Okay, hang on. Let me get that open again. All right, we'll find the woolly mammoths. Here's the woolly mammoths, which that, yeah. But it isn't even so much about it looking real or fake. It's like, so here's a guy, right? That you've taken sources from around the internet and thrown it together to create this new person who probably vaguely looks like somebody else. And now this guy, whoever this would have been in the normal commercial, now doesn't get a job. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's beautiful, though. Again, I know I'm looking at AI, so I think I'm looking at it with a critical lens, being like, yeah, it's probably AI. Not sure if it was EU or somewhere in Asia where you had to disclose if something was like an Insta profile or ad or something was AI. It's probably a good idea that we pass such legislation already. However, it's like, is that really gonna... Just don't know. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. I think it would be good for people to know, but like, where's the puppies? Are those pirate ships inside of coffee? Because if you played Sea of Thieves or that new pirate game from Ubisoft during the pre-work coffee hour, what a great starting screen. Well, if it isn't K, what have we here? I don't see puppies. Is it through this one? That's creepy. Are they getting any better at hands? I don't know. There's just so much I don't know how I feel about it. It's very interesting technology, but I feel like with most things, we don't think about the ramifications of the technology, and we just all look at how cool it is. Oh, that's pretty wild. There's the paper airplanes. There's a kitty. Oh, see the movement. Oh, the movement on that blanket was weird. Yeah, so there's just some rough around the edges stuff that obviously they're gonna fix, but what's up, Ursa? Well. A quick Google says it's part of the EU AI regulations. I'm off to get ready for my son's friend to come over. Lego preview tomorrow? What's Lego preview tomorrow? Wait, Ams, what's that? Did you leave already? If you did, that's fine. TikTok puts a little flair on posts that use AI. I just hope all apps would do that. I think they will, but it's at the point that it's going to tell somebody that it's AI. It's kind of like it's already been made. I guess it's important context for you to know. I don't see puppies anywhere. Oh, robots. See, that just looks like a video game right there. 100% does just looks like an actual video. Look at that. That one actually looks like a couple generations ago, if I'm being honest. You said you're going to look at the Lego sets you're going to pre-order. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll plan on doing that tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be enough to fill. We could do Lego Fortnite too. No, I just uninstalled Fortnite because I ran out of space. Yeah, I will put some thought into it today, but we'll definitely look at some Lego stuff tomorrow. Okay, here's the puppies. Is this the puppies? Thank you for reminding me, Ams. That cat's paw was a nightmare. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, guys. I've been reading this book, okay? I've been reading this book. And I know this book wasn't specifically about AI. In fact, when did this come out? I feel like I'd heard of this book before. And it talks a lot about, like, nothing is original, right? It talks a lot about nothing being original. Everybody is influenced by ideas from other people. There is nothing new under the sun. What is originality other than undetected plagiarism? And this stuff makes a lot of sense when you're talking about it under the lens of like a human being inspired by another human and taking what it's learned and creating something else out of it. So why do we feel differently about it when it comes to AI? This is a question I don't know the answer to. So I don't know what to say about that yet. Yeah, I think this was a little bit before that. So I wonder if this guy now, because if you read this and you're thinking about AI, you're like, well, if a person takes, here, let me see if I can find the specific part I was talking about. It's been pretty good so far. I don't know. Garbage in, garbage out. Where is the one that I was thinking of? It showed like a whole list of. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Anyway, about like how human minds, we see something and we store it away, and then when we're being creative, we're accessing that part of our brain. It doesn't mean we're stealing it. It does mean that we're inspired by it. We can steal. We can do that. So I think I'm more of the mindset that I'm not full anti-AI. However, what I don't like is how it's going to take jobs away from traditionally artistic endeavors. There was a guy who I think put it really, really well, and I don't know much about this guy outside that he's a comedian. So just keep a open mind to that. I haven't watched his stand up or anything. I think his name was Stavros or something, and he was on a podcast. Gosh, whose podcast? Might have even been Joe Rogan's, maybe. But I saw a clip on TikTok, and he said something about like it's so wild that we are finally creating like this intelligence, this AI that could improve and help our lives so much, and we're not using it to do the silly, stupid, hard things that none of us want to do. We're not creating robots that do the things that no one wants to do. No, we're creating the robots to do the things that typically give people meaning in their lives and give them a reason to continue on. Like, and art is one of those things. So I thought that was actually pretty poignant. I was like, it's sad. He didn't have an answer to that either, but he was like, how wild is it that when we finally get that technology, we're taking away some of the things that give us actual joy and fulfillment in our lives, and we're not using it to make our lives better per se. It's all going to be used for how can a company now not have to pay any artists, actors, producers, editors, video editors, streamers, whatever the case may be. How can we make sure that we don't have to pay those people so that we can make more money? And that's sad, because it is interesting technology being implemented again in the way that we always do things, which is profit first, and we'll think about the consequences some other day. After something horrible happens, then we'll be like, maybe we shouldn't have done this, or maybe we should have thought about this a little bit. So that's about the only opinions I currently have on AI. I don't think that the technology itself is the devil, but like everything, it's all about how we're going to use it and how we're going to apply it and what it's going to do to society. I don't think it's a doomsday thing, but it's just sad because, again, it's another technology that's just going to be used to try to take money out of our hands and put it into the hands of people who already have it all anyway. So that's one of my gripes about it. Making robots to do menial labor, don't be silly. Let's make them do something uniquely human. Yeah. And we would have the choice to do that, right? Like we have a choice about where to apply this stuff. And unfortunately, with profit being the motive of everything, that's gonna be how it spreads. Lord, I just got a message from a colleague. I'm at a Gen AI workshop, and the theme for the day was unloading a support center by generating tailored, articulated apologies to angry customers. So there's that job too. Now, I mean, that's kind of a sucky job. That is. I mean, but still, I don't know. I'm not one to be like, but what about the jobs? But it does seem like they're taking the jobs that like people actually enjoy doing and turning it into something. I don't know. It's like, so in art, let's just say theoretically you're an artist for a company, like in marketing or something. You do the visual marketing and they lay you off. And so now, because they're going to use some kind of generative AI, and now instead of doing, you're working for a corporation, but you're doing like a fulfilling thing that you like to do, which is create art. Even within that like structure of a corporation, you're still creating something, right? You still got to kind of be a creative person. Now that's taken away from you. And I guess what, are you going to go, I guess you could go work at the grocery store now, you know, because you've poured your life into making art. And if that's taken from you, then what do you have, you know? I don't know. It just seems weird. I would love for us to use AI to do the stuff that nobody wants to do, to program. I would like more actual robots. Like actual physical robots, please. Until there's a robot uprising, which could happen. All right, well, I gotta go. I'm already kind of late. Thank you all for being here. This has been really fun. I didn't plan any of this, and it all kind of happened. So thank you so much for that. It looks like I'm probably gonna have to pull this down and edit them together.
Guys, I was supposed to go to work today.
Thank you, Nidelicious.
I gotta go.
Generative AI has helped me at my job a bunch. It's really good at pair programming. I have full transparency. We have our own in-house chat app that allows us to ask specific questions about our work and get pretty decent answers. It's not perfect. So like there are applications to this that I'm okay with. And that's one of them is like getting help. I've gotten so much coding help from that I normally would have gone to Google for. So I'm not opposed to usages like that because one, it's so hard to find these answers on Google, or two, I might have to like track somebody down and be like, can you help me with this, and take time out of their day, out of whatever they're doing. So it's made my job a little bit easier. It's still not perfect. Me and my coworker joke about it all the time. Like, well, AI didn't have an answer to that, so I guess we're stuck trying to figure this out the old-fashioned way. So there are applications to this that I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed to, but it's just, I still think we should probably think about what we're using. And I don't think us, like I think as a wider society. At the end of the day, the issue with AI itself, it's how greedy corporations will use it. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why like I don't have any problem with people playing around with it, finding out how to use the technology. Nidelicious, I know, does that a lot. I don't have any problem with that. My problem is going to come when people are using it to make objectively make our lives worse, when we should be using it to make our lives better, much like we can kind of use it in our day-to-day, you know. But anyway, okay, I do have to go. I'm probably going to try to put this on YouTube still. We'll see. Let me go to, let's see if Lutz is, I think Lutz is still live until like March on Friday. Whoops. I didn't spell it right. Yeah, I'll try to still put this on YouTube, I think. Because I still think it was very interesting conversations that we had, and I'd like to get it up there. But it might take me a little longer than normal. So if you're wanting to watch the full thing on YouTube, it might be a little bit later. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, hi. Thank you. Maybe like the video. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Maybe. Okay. All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to raid you over to Loots McGoots. Binkledary, thank you so much. Have a great day yourself. Everybody else as well. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. I'll put some thought into it today. And we'll have some fun again tomorrow. Raid, Loots McGoots. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, thank you for the follow, too. Very nice of you. All right, bye.